What's up? I'm Dion. Welcome to the Divine. I hope you're all fine. So I know that you guys are waiting to be updated on your soulmates. So this is what we're gonna be doing today. And I'm gonna help you figure out where the hell your soulmate is, because you've been waiting, you've been praying, you might have been manifesting them and they're just not showing up. So we're gonna figure out why that is. And I'm also gonna try to help you understand who they are. If those are questions that you've been asking yourself, then this is the right video for you. This is going to be a tarot reading and I will see what I can do, whether I can tell you when you're gonna meet them or whether I can tell you any info about them. I'm also gonna try to figure out a time frame as to when you're going to meet them, and maybe I'll be able to give you some details about them, who they are as a person. We're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see what's in the cards. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to obviously hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. So that is so you'll never miss another video of mine. And I am grateful for every single one of my subscribers. Please follow my Instagram. I'll put it in the description and right here, but I do change my name a lot, so I don't know. So let's get this started. I do want to point out that a single person can have multiple soulmates, and not every single one of these are meant to stay in your life. Others are meant to teach you a lesson or help you evolve. So we're just going to see what person or what people I can pick up on based on the pile that you choose. So if this is your first pick a card reading, what you're going to do is you're going to tune in with your intuition and unleash your own psychic. And you're going to choose one of these 6 stacks of cards based on what you feel like is right. Choose the card stack you think has a message for you. So if there's one of these 6 piles that you just feel drawn to, that you can't take your eyes off for whatever reason, then it's most likely going to be the one for you. You can also choose multiple ones if you're not sure. Go ahead and do whatever feels right to you. Now I'm just going to show you the piles up close and what's on top of them. Alright, so these are the piles that you can choose from in today's reading. I'm going to go over them individually, and if you feel a special type of connection to any of them, make sure to listen to that reading. So we've got pile number 1 on the top left. This is going to be pile number 2. And then we've got pile number 3. And on the bottom row, we're starting off with pile number 4. This is pile number 5. And finally, pile number 6 is the last one. All right. Oops. All right, anyways, so I'm going to put all the timestamps in the description as well as the pinned comment. So I can't wait to see you guys at your reading. I'm actually really excited for all of these. All right, while you're still waiting, go ahead and proceed to the description, please, and choose your reading. So we're gonna start off with the first pile. All right, if you chose the first group, let's find out what kind of cards we have for you. So we've got playfulness, fighting, chemistry, make the effort, within the next few weeks, integrity, protection, and don't let your past hold you back. Also hunger. Wolf moon. So I'm just going to lay them out on the table for you, and then we'll get to your reading. I'm just going to start off by saying that this is likely a connection, a love connection between a fire and an air sign. There are friendly soulmates, platonic soulmates, but this is definitely someone that you're going to fall in love with, or that you have fallen in love with. The reason I'm saying that is because we do have a card that says within the next few weeks. So if this person's not in your life yet, you're going to meet them way sooner than you think. Because there's definitely something that's going to clear itself up in the next few weeks. I would say within the next 2 to 9 weeks, you're going to get clarity on as to who your soulmate is. And I'm thinking that this is something extremely intense. This is something that might come with a catch, because I see having to fight for each other, because I do think you're going to have to put in a lot more effort than the average couple for this to work out. There is a sense of fighting for each other, having to fight to stay alive, pretty much, for this relationship to stay alive. Not because you're running out of love, but there's a different factor that makes it harder for you guys to be together. So maybe there are outside influences that don't allow you to be together with this person, or you are separated by distance, you are separated because this person is still in another relationship, or you are in a different relationship, but there is something that separates you, and you guys are gonna have to fight to stay together, or to get together, let's put it like that, because there is something separating you. You're going to know that this person is your soulmate based on the fact that you have this undeniable pull towards each other. You're going to be mutually attracted to each other. And I'm seeing that this person has like this natural urge to just protect you from any harm of this world, and to just want to, they just want to be there for you, and they have the purest intentions. I'm also going to say that you might be the type of person who thinks that you're unable to love, or you might have met your soulmate before, or one of your soulmates, at least that's what you believe. And I am getting a message that you need to accept new love into your life, because a lot of you guys might feel like you've met your soulmate already, and you might feel like that no other person can give you what an ex has given you. You might be feeling this type of way, where you're not sure if you're ever going to meet someone as great as a past lover of yours again, but that's exactly what's holding you back, because as long as you believe that, it's going to be hard to change it. Because if you don't believe that you're deserving of love, it's going to be hard for love to enter your life. I'm almost thinking that there's the universe is wanting to bring someone into your life, and it just comes down to the last few weeks that, the right moment approaches, that they're going to be able to enter your life. Because I'm getting that the universe is kind of waiting for the right moment to bring you guys together. It's only a matter of weeks now. Or you might have already met this person, but something big, maybe like a union, is forming within the next weeks. Okay, the only numbers that we're getting are 2 and 9. So it might be on the 29th of a month, or it might also be in February or September of any year. Also, between 2 and 9 weeks from when you're watching this right now, something is going to happen regarding your soulmate. That's pretty much what I can say as to where they are. To be honest, this is the first reading I'm doing, and they don't seem very far away at all. At least, time-wise, okay? I am going to say that this person is going to enter your life, because we always like to say that what's meant to be in our life will be there. And in your case, that's true, but you're also going to have to put in some effort, because there's, as I said, something that you need to fight for. This person also has a lot of sexual energy. They haven't really had someone that they liked for a while, and you're definitely extremely attractive to them for whatever reason. They're hungry, and they want you. They're like really thirsty for your body as well. Like, they haven't eaten in a while, and they want to eat. The thing is that they don't just settle with anyone. They want to wait for the right one. So, yeah, they're hungry. If you're willing to make this work, then it can work out. So if you find yourself in a little dilemma regarding this person, It is going to work out if you believe it will, if you put trust in this, okay? I do think that you're going to be the deciding vote because they are going to want to be with you. But it's going to be up to you whether you find them worthwhile, whether you think they're, I don't know, good enough to keep around. And you are certainly going to feel this way. I'm just saying that they're going to want to definitely stay with you and be with you. Like, this is a lover that is coming into your life, or that is already in your life. This person's extremely playful, and they're gonna awaken your inner child. They're going to show you a side of you that's kinda locked away right now, deep within you. A side that you didn't know you had, or a side that you thought had maybe died out. A much more fun-loving side is going to be awakened when you're with this person, because you are definitely a vibrational match for each other, and like you're on the same wavelength. There's also, you're going to notice that this person has an amazing sense of humor. Like, you're going to laugh and die of laughter with this person because there's so much fun to be around. Time is going to pass so fast when you're around them. And I'm also getting the message, I don't know why there's like a time issue here, but time with them is going to be so valuable because at first there's not going to be that much time with them, time to spend with them. So you're going to have to figure out, what do I want to do while I'm with this person, because I'm certainly not going to have that much time at first. So I really hope it's making sense for you, and if not, wait up to 9 weeks and it's going to make a lot more sense to you. You can even write it down, write yourself a note so that you don't forget about it. Alright, that was your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And if you feel like you don't know enough information yet, feel free to choose another pile as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and tell me what pile you chose. I would love to know, and you need to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, guys. So thank you for watching. It was me here, Dion, and I hope we can see each other again soon. So, hey there, second group. If you chose the little anchor, or the big anchor, then this is going to be your reading, and let's find out what kind of cards you got. I'm going to show them to you before we start off this reading. So we've got control, projections, ripeness. For your Love Angels Oracle, we've got let go of control issues. It is safe for you to love. Children. You've got truth, study, vulnerability. The situation will improve in the near future. Look at the bigger picture. A personal issue reaches resolution. Fear, boundaries, and acceptance. So I'm just going to lay them out on the table for you, and I'll be right back. So let me just start off by saying that you've received an overwhelming amount of cards. They're not nearly as much in the other piles, and that is because this person that we're looking at here plays a huge part of your life. This is someone that's with you for at least, I don't know why I'm hearing 5 to 10 years or more. This person is with you over decades, I'm thinking, and you always, for some reason, seem to end up back together because you know that there's this undeniable pull that you have towards each other. And even when you try to go separate ways, you always kind of like end up, you know, back with each other. This is also a love connection because there are platonic soulmates, but I'm thinking this is definitely a love connection. This is a connection that just has such a longevity because it just never seems to be fully over and compensated. Now let me tell you a little about this person. I'm not sure if you're with them as of now or not, but what I can say is that you're likely meeting or have met this person during your high school, university, or college years. Okay, this is someone that you meet while you're at school. So if you're still in school, then you might not have met them yet, but you're going to meet them. And if you're a little older, then this is probably someone you've met around that time where you were still studying something. That's what I noticed right away. Also, a random message that might not resonate with everyone, but I do think you could come from different cultures, and that makes it harder for society to accept you as a couple, or maybe your own families. Maybe there's something about your own families. I do feel like not everyone accepts you as a couple. There's some people who want to constantly have their nose up your business. I am thinking this person is someone that's extremely clingy and that would want you to themselves because they do recognize you as their soulmate, and that's why they just find it so hard to let you go and run off, and they don't like the thought of you being with someone else. Eventually, they're going to have to learn and accept it. I'm not exactly sure what caused it, but there is a huge trust issue in this relationship. So I don't know if someone cheated or has done something sneaky, but for some reason, it's either that you cannot trust this person fully or they cannot trust you fully. Because there's something going on behind the scenes here that you usually like to avoid during conversations. Let's say it's been done and dealt with and you don't like to talk about some type of mistake that you've made or that they have made. There's also someone here in this connection that's extremely scared of losing the other. So it's either you or them. I am thinking that if you make amends with this person, if you're currently fallen out or something, this might be an actual message for you that this is your soulmate. Since you asked about who your soulmate is and where they are, well, this is who it is. And I am thinking that it says here, the situation will improve in the near future. So I'm going to say within the next 6 months or within the next half a year, I do see it being very likely that you're going to intensify this connection again. Or if you haven't met them yet, then maybe this is the start of the cycle. But as I've said, this person is going to be in your life for a very long time. I keep on hearing like 5 to 10 years at least. And the children card also came up here. So maybe you have children with this person. They're looking to have children with you. They would like to make you their mother or father of their children. But it says here your love life is being affected by children. I do think that most of you guys have likely fallen out with this person. It says here that a personal issue reaches resolution. So I do think that, as I've said, within the next half a year, you're going to have to make a huge decision whether you want to let go for good or you want to give them another shot, because it does say it is safe for you to love. You just need to let go of those control issues, because I do see someone being a little too controlling of the other. The thing is, they don't mean it in a bad way. They don't even want to control you that much, but it's just that they can't bear the thought of someone else having you. That's what I'm thinking. That's why they insist on this type of controlling behavior so much. Then right next to that, we've got the cards of boundaries. That is what you need to establish. You need to set some boundaries. And right now is the perfect time. If I got it right and you're not in contact with this person, then as soon as it looks like you're going to get back together, you're going to have to set boundaries first and tell this person about them so that they know exactly what they're getting themselves into, because you need to get a little more control instead of them. Of course, the roles could be reversed, and if that's the case, then you need to allow them to have more control over this relationship if you're the one that's a little too controlling. There's definitely been some toxic behavior, I'm not gonna lie, but it's something that can be worked around because this person is such a big part of life, and you're not just gonna let them go over the little things that do bother you, but, well, every relationship has their issues, right? Then this card right here catches my eye. It says, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So look at the big picture and think about what you want from this person. What do you want? Can you see a future with them? Because that's what you need to ask yourself. The bigger picture. Do you still see yourself with this person for another 10 years? Or where do you see yourself in 10 years? Do you picture yourself with this person? Do you want to move towards them in their direction or away from them? Because this reading is not supposed to tell you whether they're the right one. I'm just telling you that this is one of your soulmates. And you need to figure out the rest. You need to figure out whether you want to stay with them or not, or whether you want to be with them. Wow, that's actually so interesting because I think you're almost scared to love each other. For what reason? You're scared to fall in love with this person or fall in love again. You're scared to love because 3 out of these cards tell me that there is some fear rooted within you. And both of these say you need to be more vulnerable, or you can be more vulnerable. It is safe to love. So I don't know why that is, but something makes you really hesitant when it comes to loving this person or allowing them to love you. You only get older as time goes by, so be sure that the time that you're never going to get back is worth spending with this person. All right, that was your reading. And if you don't feel quite satisfied yet, as I've said, you might have multiple soulmates. You can also choose a different pile and see if it resonates. So yeah, thank you so much for staying with me up until this point. Please make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Turn on post notifications. Also, like this video and write me a comment. Tell me what pile you chose. I'd love to know. So yeah, it was me, Dion, here. Thank you so much for staying here with me. And goodbye. Hope to see you again soon. Hey there, group number 3. If you chose this pile, the evil eye and the little elephant, then this is going to be your reading about your soulmate. Where are they? Let's have a look. I'm going to show you the cards first, and then I'm going to lay them out on the table, and we're going to do the reading. So we've got abundance, the miser, past life relationship, express your love, miracles, Holy Spirit, remain positive, it's time to release negativity, as well as blossoming. All right, what I'm getting is that you have been with this person before in another life, and this is definitely a love connection. You know, there are friendly type of soulmates that are based off something platonic, like a friendship, but this is definitely a love connection that I'm seeing here. And I do want to say that you have been with them in a different life. So now, when you do meet again in this reincarnation, you're going to feel like you know this person without being able to explain it, because you're just going to feel so comfortable around this person immediately, even if you barely just met them. There's something that connects the two of you that cannot be explained in this 3-dimensional world. So as soon as you meet this person, it's almost like you know immediately. There's not a lot of questioning that you have to do. You will feel extremely calm around this person. You will feel confident and comfortable, like you can be yourself fully. And I am going to say, I don't think you've met this person yet in this reincarnation, in this life, because it does say remain positive. So a lot of you guys might be losing hope already. Am I ever going to find my soulmate? Is there even a soulmate? Is it all made up? Is it a concept that is made up by society? Or do they exist? Well, you're asking yourself these things because you haven't met your soulmate yet, or at least you haven't met this person yet. As I said, you might have multiple soulmates, but when you're around this person, you're gonna know almost immediately. This could even be some type of love at first sight, because the moment you start talking to each other, it seems like you've already known each other for so long, although you just met. I am getting the message that you need to be at a certain point in your life in order to meet this person. Because there are lessons that you need to learn, and there are lessons that you are meant to teach this person. Because this person is also going to act as a teacher and as a mentor. And I am feeling that you're going to be each other's mentor. You're going to hype each other up, and you're going to learn through each other because you just work so well together. You could be a power couple. That's what I'm getting. Yes, a power couple that is, once they're together, they're inseparable. And I'm not going to lie, I do think this is, till death do you part. I do think this is going to be a connection that lasts a lifetime, because both of you are going to have such a will for this to work. Both of you are going to be so committed to make this work, okay? And the reason they're not in your life yet, or likely not in your life yet, is because you need to get to a certain level of understanding, and you need to get to a certain vibration so that you can be a match to their vibration in the end. I hope that makes sense. So that when you guys meet, you are on the same wavelength. So think about it this way. 1 year ago, you were a totally different person than right now. And 2 years ago, you were even less evolved. So you need to evolve to a certain level so that you can meet this person. Right here, we've got miracles and Holy Spirit. So this person really is going to be a miracle in your life, because I don't think you expect to meet them or someone like them at all. This person is going to exceed all of your expectations. And with these cards, I can't say too much about them, also because it is a very general reading, but I can say that this person is extremely rich. And not just rich in terms of money, but this person has so much experience, and I feel like they've lived through many lives and they know their way around, and you have also lived at least one life together. So when you find each other again, it's going to feel so comforting. Upon meeting them, you're going to realize what your passions are, because they're going to awaken something within you and they're going to complete you. It's not that you're going to live for them, but living with them. And by living with them, you kind of like awaken so many sides of you that you didn't know you had, or maybe something is going to be reawakened when you meet this person. So much passion, so much joy. So as I've said, this person is extremely wealthy, and I can say that this person also likely has a lot of money or belongings. The thing with that is that it doesn't make them happy at all. As you can see, this person is very abundant, but we still get the card of the miser, who has all of these jewels, but like, is she happy? I don't think so, because they know what it comes down to in life, and they just wanna, I feel like they are also on a mission to find you. They are likely manifesting you as well. They are likely trying to get closer to you, and they're in the same situation as you. So what I can guarantee you is that if you're looking for them, then there's two people right now who are looking to find each other. I guess you just have to put some trust in the universe to bring you guys together, because there's definitely someone from your past life trying to make their way to you, towards you. And as soon as you meet, these flowers are all going to blossom into this garden. And it's going to be extremely beautiful because this definitely is your soulmate. Honestly, I'm getting a feeling that this might actually be your only soulmate. Also, oh my god, I just noticed the number 33. Okay. And the number 4. But I'm thinking maybe you're meeting them on the 3rd of the month or in March. But I'm thinking with the number 3 does have significance here. I do think that you have just this one romantic soulmate, to be honest with you. There might be other soulmates that you do have on a friendship level. But in terms of a romance, this is the divine match for you. This is the ideal match that you are meant to find. And I'm not sure if anyone else can give you the same thing. And the beautiful thing is that once you are with them, they are actually going to be dedicated to stay with you forever. They're going to be extremely dedicated, and they're not going to let you slip, or they're not going to, you're not going to be the one that got away, because this person is going to make it work with you. I don't see issues in this relationship because it's just so beautiful. I don't even want to look like I'm sugarcoating everything for you guys, but this is the amount of positivity I'm getting from this reading. This is honestly a message that I'm getting, that you just need to remain positive and do what you do. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're on a journey of self-development, of finding yourself. And as you're finding yourself, you might stumble across this person. Where are they now? They are living their own life, to answer the question. They're definitely single and they are looking for you. I keep getting the message that there is someone looking for you. So yeah, you're just going to have to catch them at the right time. You're going to have to be lucky. Also, you might be dealing with a Scorpio. We do have Scorpio, but I'm also getting earth signs. Nonetheless, it says here it's time to release negativity. And right here it says remain positive. So honestly, I'm getting that you might be looking for love a little too, like you want love a little too bad. Because when you desperately want something, you're never going to get it. I honestly believe that you need to be happy with either outcome. You need to be happy being single, and most importantly, you need to be happy with yourself, because then you can attract someone else into your life. Because if you can't love yourself, how can someone else? How can you allow someone else to love you? What can you show them if you don't even know what you love about yourself? What are they going to see? It's going to be it doesn't work. Everything is possible when you believe. Have faith in God's love for all. And right next to it, we've got receive a blessing of grace from heaven. You are worthy. So release negative self-induced thoughts, because you are just right for this person. You're everything this person is looking for. And trust me, I don't sugarcoat like this in every reading, trust me. But I'm really getting such a positive message here. There's just not a bad thing I can say about this pile. See this as a sign that you are doing the right thing. Just keep on looking and you will come across them eventually. So yeah, that's out as to where they are. As soon as you meet them, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say as to where they are. If you did enjoy this reading, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video and write a comment. Tell me what pile you chose. And if you don't feel satisfied with this message just yet, you can still choose another pile as well on top of that. So yeah, thanks for having me and goodbye. I wish you all the best. Hey there, if you were drawn to the fourth pile, the key and the little lock, then this is going to be your reading about your soulmate. Where are they? Have you met them? Are you going to meet them? Let's find out. I'm going to show you the cards first, and then we're going to lay them out on the table, and I'll give you the reading. So for this pile, we've got the following cards: morality, suppression, maturity, separation, attraction, if you believe, communicate clearly. We've got a yes. We've got fertility. We've got step out of your comfort zone. Nothing will come of this situation, and release. I'm going to tell you what all of this means in a second. So the first thing that I am feeling for you guys is that your soulmate is most likely a lot older than you. I'm getting 7 to 10 years older than you. And they do act as a sort of mentor, as a teacher. They teach you a lot about life. They teach you a lot about what they have learned from their own experience, and you kind of try to emulate them in some sort of way because they pretty much show you, how they live their life, and you're really impressed by that. And when they look at you, they see like a younger, more innocent version of themselves in you. I do believe that a lot of you guys, or most of you, have met this person already, and you have already gone through this learning lesson. But if not, then you're about to meet them in the future. And I am going to be honest with you, this person's likely not someone to spend your entire lifetime with. This is probably not the ideal match for you, this particular soulmate that we're talking about. Although there is a lot of attraction here, this person ultimately has a lot of conflicts of their mind. They're trying to live life the right way. They're really conflicted as to what their head is telling them to do and what their heart is wanting them to do. Because I do think a lot of this energy that I'm feeling could be it was certainly faded, but it does feel like maybe you met this person at the wrong time, the right person at the wrong time. With most piles, I do see this romantic connotation, but for you, this could also be a friend or a best friend. This does not necessarily have to be a lover, and most of the time I do say it is a lover. For you it can be, but it doesn't have to be. It could even be your best friend or even a parent. Since this person is a lot older than you and they act as a teacher, they want to teach you how to live life from a very young age, from very early on, and you'll learn a lot from this person because they're just a lot more experienced than you, and you can see yourself, or you can see something of yourself in this person. And this person's definitely left a mark, because I do see the separation card right here. So you probably aren't meant to be with this person forever, but this person is meant to teach you a lot. This person is meant to come into your life at a time where you don't know that much, and they're meant to teach you something important, something pivotal that you will need later on in life. And you do feel very attracted to this person. That doesn't have to mean physical attraction, but you just want to be in their presence. You love being around them, especially because it feels so nurturing. This connection did feel very tempting, almost like an addiction, like you can't get enough of them, You're spending so much quality time together. Almost every time you see them is quality time. So we're going to talk about suppression. For some reason, although they know so much, although they are so self-aware, there's a lot of things they're not showing you because they have a lot of mental conflicts. They're very conflicted because there is a certain way they would like to live, or maybe how they are conditioned to live, something that society or religion or their parents tell them on how they should live, and they're very conflicted by that. And this person's battling a lot of inner demons. They don't know what they should do all the time. They are extremely good at giving advice to you, but when it comes to their own life, they're pretty much stuck. They feel like they're at a standstill and they don't know what to do. They're constantly putting things off because this whole situation makes them delay their decision, their decisions pretty much. And then let's look at this card. There's a card of fertility. Be receptive to inspiration and ideas. Create with joy. Let me tell you, you know that this is your soulmate because this person constantly inspires you to do new things. I'm thinking that you pretty much don't know why you're here. You generally don't know why you're on this earth for, and this person sort of gives your life a whole new meaning. Not because of their presence, but because they show you so many things about life that, give your life a whole new meaning. They make you fall in love with life. They make you fall in love with yourself. Because of their presence, your whole view on life changes. Oh, the candle just went out. Okay, interesting. But I'm thinking that a lot of you guys have probably met them already because there is a message that nothing will come of this situation and it is time to release them. Okay? And for a lot of you, this just means this person was meant to be in your life for a certain period of time, but they no longer serve a purpose and you are meant to move on for the next adventure or for something greater. Because now you have learned from them and now you are meant to teach others. Now you are meant to show other people the same thing. Now you are meant to be the mentor. Now you are meant to be the teacher. You're no longer the innocent, pure person that you were when you first met this person, right? So it is also telling you to step out of your comfort zone. And I've mentioned this before. Yes, this person likely was your soulmate, but that doesn't mean this was it, because there are multiple soulmates in one lifetime. You can have multiple soulmates. So at the end of this reading, if you're not quite satisfied, if you did feel like it resonated, but you're not quite satisfied just yet, feel free to pick another pile as well, because as I said, you might have more than one soulmate. All right, but with this soulmate, there is a lot of separation. Like, I'm guessing that you are maybe not meant to be together until death parts you, even if it sounds harsh, but you probably know what I mean. Now, if you haven't met this person yet, if you have no clue who I am talking about, I did ask whether this connection has a future, whether this person is, whether this person is coming in soon. And this is what we got. We've got if you believe, we've got communicate clearly, and we've got yes. Now, I do want to give you this advice. This person hides a lot of what they are thinking. They don't really communicate that well with you when it comes to how they're feeling and what's going on in their life. It does say if you believe. So if you do have faith that this connection is going to work out, keep on feeling this way and keep on believing. Never give up hope. We also got communicate clearly. That's sort of the advice card, what you need to do, because there seems to be a lack of communication. Although you two seem to get along well, you sometimes don't find the right words, or they sometimes, I'm thinking it's mostly them, they sometimes don't find the right words to what they want to say in regards to how they feel about you. So you need to make sure that you can understand what this person is feeling, how they're feeling, and you need to be honest about your intentions, open and honest, communicate clearly, stop sugarcoating things, and also ask them to stop sugarcoating things. They might tell you something, but it is more wishful thinking than reality. And we've also got a yes, so if this person isn't in your life yet, they are probably going to come into your life very soon. All right, that is what I have for you. Let's have a look at fertility again. This is a lot about creativity. This card talks a lot about creativity, so you feel inspired when you're around this person. It's never going to be boring around them. There aren't any awkward silences because this person does feel like a vibrational match, like a perfect person for you to have fun with and to share all of your adventures with. But I do have to say, for a lot of you, you aren't meant to stay with them forever. Without having met this person, you would be at a totally different place in your life, and that's exactly why you met them. Not everything is meant to last forever, but this is certainly meant to teach you something about yourself, about your life, about how you want to live your life, because I am thinking that at the end of this connection, you have a whole different view on life and what you want, how you want to live your life. Because I do think this person might have come into your life at a point where you're a little lost, so they had to show you the way. They had to show you, they had to inspire you. They were there for you, at least for a certain amount of time. And that's when you learn to love yourself as well, because it is going to be more important than ever to love yourself, especially when this person is no longer around. And don't let my words intimidate you if you haven't met them yet. Don't worry about losing them too much. It says here, if you believe and if you communicate clearly, you can make this work. But I'm just gonna point it out again, it doesn't have to be a love connection. I'm even thinking this could be a parent. So, yeah, this person is just very attractive, not in a physical way, like not looks-wise, but spending time with them is gonna look really attractive to you. Like, you would prioritize being with this person over others. So yeah, throughout this connection, you're definitely going to be spending a lot of time by yourself, and you're going to use that time to reflect and learn more about yourself. You're growing a lot. This is a huge learning lesson for you, the person from this pile. Ultimately, if you're not destined to be with this person forever, you need to learn to release them. You need to learn to accept this connection for what it is and be thankful for it and move on. If they're not the right one, then you need to learn to move on. And if they are, you still need to learn to detach yourself from them and live your own life for you. Maybe if this is a love connection, because of the age difference, a lot of people might not agree with you guys being together. And we do have the card of morality here. They constantly want to do what's right. Doesn't have to be about the age, but something just doesn't sit right with them, is what I'm thinking, because they're constantly up in their head a lot. They worry a lot about life. They don't know what their future has in store for them or what they should do regarding their future. So yeah, again, I got the numbers like 7 to 10 years older at least. Okay. Maybe it could also be a little less, but I would say this person is at least 5 to 10 years older. I don't know why I get the number 7, but 7's a really magical number in this connection. Okay, yeah, I believe that's pretty much all I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and if it helped you out, figure out who it is. Let me know down below in the comments. Tell me which pile you chose. Again, if you feel like you want to know more about maybe a different person, then feel free to choose another pile as well that you felt drawn to. Thank you so much for watching this reading, guys, and I hope to see you again soon. It was me, Dion, here, and goodbye. Hey there, group number 5. If you feel drawn to this evil eye charm, then this is going to be a reading about your soulmate. Alright, I'm just going to read out the cards to you, let you know what they say, and then I'll lay them all out on the table for you and give you the reading. So for your group, we've got rebirth, integration, keep an open mind, free yourself, meditation brings answers, take action, confidence is your key to success, and peace. So I'll be back in a second and I'll give you your reading. Awesome. So I'm going to start off by saying that you're going to meet this person after a huge spiritual awakening. I would guess that most of you have not met them yet based on the cards that I'm seeing. They're telling you not to lose hope. They're telling you to believe, to expect the unexpected, to not constantly be on the outlook for them because they're likely going to come in at that time where you're not expecting it. And why is that? Because they're going to come in at a time where you're happy with yourself, where you're completely content with what's going on, where you technically don't need anyone else to be there for you. That's when they're going to come in when you need them the least. That's when they're going to come, and when you're going to meet them, and they're going to make your life so much more beautiful. I am seeing you at a state of peace, at a very peaceful state of mind, and the timing of this meeting is pretty much going to depend on when you're ready. So you might have met them already, or you might not have. What can I tell you about this person? Well, this person is a polar opposite from you. They are likely completely different than you are. They might look different. They might act different. They might, there's a lot of opposites in this relationship. First of all, it is likely an interracial relationship, or you guys might have different ethnicities or different backgrounds coming together. So we do have the yin and the yang, the black and white, the fire and the water. Okay, so that makes me think that there's definitely a Leo in this connection. There's multiple lions on these cards, which makes me think there is this Leo type of personality, the extremely outgoing, the extremely confident type of person, the one that loves the limelight. You know, of course, that's a stereotype about Leos, but I am thinking there's someone who's extremely confident, who loves, the attention. And the other person in this connection is the complete opposite. Someone that's more introverted, someone that's a little more secretive, that doesn't reveal everything right away. So this could be you. I'm thinking you could be the Leo, but you could also be that more introverted person, okay? But let me just say that they're your counterpart. They are whatever it is that you're lacking, and in that sense, they complete you. And when you guys meet, it might not look like a match, or it might not seem like a match, but as soon as you get to know them on a deeper level, you're going to notice that you sort of, what seems contradicting is actually complementing one another. A little more about them. They're likely from a different ethnicity, and also this is really important. We've had piles where it was extremely clear that that was in a romantic connection, but for you, it does not have to be. This can be a very good friendship, a best friend. This can be a best friend type of soulmates. Not all soulmates are romantic. I need to stress that for this pile because there are no romantic indicators for this pile, whereas it could be a relationship, a romantic one. It doesn't have to be. This can be a friend of yours. Okay, we've had piles where it looked really different, but this one is open. There's no clear, no clear image that I have as to whether it is a romantic connection or a friendly connection. It could be both. You're also going to be opposites in the way you look. So one of you is going to have extremely light, I would say maybe even pale skin, whereas the other one's going to have darker skin. Same thing with hair colors. Maybe one of you has extremely light, blonde, white, silverish kind of hair, whereas the other person has more dark brown to black hair. That's just what I'm thinking as to when you're going to meet them. I do have something written out because I didn't want to forget about it. Let me just read you about this a little. You're going to meet them as soon as you get from the camel type of phase or the camel type of person into the lion. As soon as you turn into the lion, as soon as you become more confident about who you are, as soon as you own who you are, that's when you're going to meet them. So the camel type of person, actually I got this description from the guidebook that came with the Osho Zen Tarot. So I'm just going to read it out for you. The camel type of person is sleepy, dull, self-satisfied, living in delusion, concerned about other people's opinions, and doesn't have energy of its own. So if you're very much conditioned into one way of thinking, if you feel like other people are constantly influencing the way you live your life, you're not quite there yet. Whereas the lion type of person is starting to say no to demands of others. He is waking up, distancing oneself from the crowd, alone and proud, having your own truth and standing by it. So even if you feel like a loner at one point, you're on the right path because you're not meant to take BS from anyone. This person's likely coming in at a time where you don't need them. That's the pretty ironic thing about this pile. But yeah, they're only going to enrich in your life, so don't worry. They're not going to be a burden. They're going to be the opposite. They're going to make your life so much sweeter than it already is, than you've made it yourself. And yeah, you're going to be at peace. The beautiful thing is that there is no drama whatsoever with this person. I do believe that you're going to live in harmony, and yeah, it's going to be beautiful from that point on. You're likely going to be with this person for the rest of your life. Even if this is not a relationship, and even if you do end up going separate ways at one point, it's always going to be peaceful. Like, there's no argument that's going to separate you. I'm stressing if it ever were to happen. But yeah, let's say you are going separate ways at one point, then I do think you're always going to catch up on each other at least once a year or once a month, once a week maybe, okay, on how you're doing. So yeah, I do think that this person is going to remain in your life for a very long time. And I'm also getting that a lot of you guys are very, very close to meeting them if you haven't already. So yeah, take action, and meditation brings answers. You might have seen this person in dreams, in visions. This person might have different interests than you do, but that's exactly what makes it so compelling and what keeps you guys together, because there's constantly stories to tell, there's constantly things to learn. I'm thinking that you're each other's teacher and you are meant to learn from each other. I'm also thinking that you're around the same age. What's significant here is that you're equally far on your journey, and you always have someone to relate to. They're also giving me the same type of energy, like good vibes, rich vibes. They strive to be the same thing. They're on a similar journey as you are. They are like-minded. And yeah, practice some gratitude. Focus on what you love. Gratitude attracts more to be grateful for. So, what else can I say about this pile? And there's definitely a Leo, I'm feeling that, and the other person's likely a water sign. If you're not the Leo or the fire sign, then they most likely are. And the other person could be a water sign or also an air sign, I'm getting, okay? I'm seeing a swan, I'm also seeing a horse though, so they could be an earth sign. Okay, I'm seeing all of the elements, to be quite honest with you, but just fire and Leo specifically is the most prevalent. But yeah, could also be any other sign, to be honest. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. They're very, very different from you, and they're very different from what you're used to, but for some reason you guys work together so well. Or you might come from different backgrounds or ways of upbringing. That's pretty much all I have to say to you. If you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you're always notified when I post again. Also, yeah, write a comment, tell me what pile you chose, I'd love to know. And if you feel like you don't know everything quite yet, if you're not quite satisfied just yet, feel free to choose another pile as well. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. It was me, Dion, here, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Goodbye. Hey there, if you chose the last pile, then this is going to be your reading about your soulmate. Where are they? Let's find out. So I'm going to read the cards to you. I'm going to show them to you up close, and then I'll interpret them, lay them all out on the table, and we'll get to your reading. So first of all, we got the nothingness, slow down, the thunderbolt, finances and career, flirt, romantic feelings, big happy changes within the next few months, unlikely, birth, a new start is coming, and attraction. So for you guys, I'm pretty amazed since there are some big happy changes coming up within the next few months regarding you and your soulmate. I would say a lot of you guys have not met them yet and are about to meet them very soon, as it says here, within the next few months. Or if you have met them, then you're going to be starting off a new era with them. Like, you're going to open up this new chapter together with your soulmate. Whereas there have been other pals where I did think it could have been a friend. For you guys, I'm thinking this is more like a romantic relationship type of soulmate. This is someone that you have heavy feelings for, and this is someone that you find yourself extremely attracted to. As you can see, there's these romantic feelings that you are having. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, Dion, who is this person? All I can say for now is that as of this point, it seems rather unlikely for you to get with this person. Maybe because you feel like they are out of your league, or maybe this is someone that you've been obsessing about or dreaming about lately, and someone that you have a little crush on. Well, for a lot of you guys, this is going to be someone you think you can't have because they're, I don't know why, but you just feel like they're way out of your league or something like that. Because, like, it seems unlikely for you guys to be together, but you can make it work. That's the kind of message. Or another message would be that you guys are just very different from each other. Personality-wise, looks-wise, okay? But for the most part, I'm seeing this whole new beginning, this new chapter. So I do think for most of you guys, this is a brand new person that you're about to meet within the next few months. Like, we've got the card of the new moon, we've got the birth card. That signifies a new beginning and is imminent. Time to let your dreams come to life. Exactly. This is, maybe you've been manifesting a specific type or a specific person because this is someone that is really rare to find. It's almost like you crafted them yourself. That's how unlikely it is, because they have like everything you want and everything you ever asked for, everything you ever could have asked for and more, possibly. So I don't know where this person suddenly comes from all of a sudden, and it seems really, you know, it does seem like wishful thinking as of now. That's why the unlikely card is here. But it's no longer going to be wishful thinking. I'm hearing like 4 to 8 months from now, you're going to meet them. Or like this new start is going to happen. Also, I just saw the number 44 here. So I do think 4 plays an important role. I do think there's some sort of anniversary on a 4th of a month, okay? And what I'm also seeing is that right now, you don't really know how to progress. You don't really know what to do regarding your soulmate, regarding this person. We do have a message of nothingness and slow down. So I do think it's going to take you a little longer to find them, but slow down. It also means a message not to rush, This card is the calm before the storm, because something is about to hit you in a very positive way. And the card of the, slowing down right here, it tells you to enjoy the moment, to live in the moment, because you might be someone, this is not related to your soulmate in specific, but I think you might be someone who's kind of just, going with the flow right now, just letting time slip by because you feel like you can't do anything right now and you're stuck. You feel like you're stuck in this void. You feel like you're stuck in this empty space, but the universe wants you to do something within these next few months so that you don't feel like you've wasted your time. Like there's clearly some projects that need to be worked on in your life. That's what I'm seeing. And think about it this way, there might be something that you still need to achieve before this soulmate can enter your life. So see it as a motivation. If there's been something on your mind that you want to get done, then get it done. Get your work done and stay dedicated. That's what I'm getting. Also, yeah, I just mentioned get your work done, and we do have a card of the finances and career. So this person, I'm thinking this person either has the same career as you or maybe in the same field, in the same branch. So if you're a doctor, then this person might be like a nurse or something, so not the exact same job. I'm getting like this person has a similar job, not quite the exact same job. Or if you're a musician, then this person could be an artist or something else that's, that requires a lot of creativity and individuality. This person has a similar like career type as you, and you're going to want to try and collab, if that makes sense. Like you would make an amazing team doing your work together. That's what I'm thinking. So, of course, your soulmate is going to share some of the passions that you have for life, and that makes perfect sense because I'm thinking you're going to be enjoying a lot of different stuff together. You might even enjoy the same shows, might read the same books, or are into the same stuff. What else can I say? There's going to be a big thunderbolt moment in your life. I feel like as soon as you meet this person, you're gonna feel this electrifying touch that they have. There's something about their touch that I'm getting here. The way they touch you is like no one else has done ever before. That's kind of a random message. Also, there is something that they do to you that makes you completely obsessed with them, that makes you really crave them. It could be something sexual, but it is something about their touch, like a weird kind of thing they do that only they could do because you've just never seen anyone done that before. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Also, this person could be a fire sign is what I'm getting. I'm also getting earth as well. Fire or earth is what I'm feeling. So Sag, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. I'm just thinking maybe you're one of those signs. So if you're a fire sign, then they might be an earth sign or the other way around. Even if not, then this connection is just really passionate overall. I feel like one counterpart is going to be extremely energetic. One person, it's either you or them, is going to bring all the energy in, and the other person's like more grounded, a little more, not shy, but just a lot more well put together. Because I do feel like you could be dealing with a Sag here. If you are not the Sag, they're just extremely adventurous. Like they all constantly bring fun in. And I do feel like the other person's the more grounded type of person, likely an air sign. I'm getting Virgo, but could also be Capricorn or Taurus as well.
Yo, I meant to say earth sign.
Nonetheless, this is definitely a romantic connection. It doesn't have to start off as one, but it definitely has great potential. That's what I'm seeing. Romantic feelings are certainly there, and this person's very flirty and is gonna, want to flirt with you. Everything you've been wanting. They're everything you've been waiting for and possibly more. They might even surprise you with some of the qualities that they have that you wouldn't expected them to have, but you really dig. You really love that about them. This person's pretty perfect to you. Like, there's not one thing you don't like. Of course, there's good and bad days, but overall, this person's everything you've wished for. That's what I'm getting. I do need to mention that you need to be happy and content with who you are before you can invite them in. But this person is just going to enrich your life in so many ways. There are big happy changes coming up. Again, I do feel like 4 to 8 months. Okay, the timing can vary, but that's what I'm really thinking. Also remember the number 4. I'm seeing that a lot. The 4 to 8 months is from whenever you watch this video. And it's pretty much all I can say. So I really hope I was able to help you understand who this person is and especially where they are right now. So yeah, they're going on about their life, they're living their life, and I do think you're going to meet, it could be through work. There's something about your guys' careers that might connect to you. That, you know, you might meet this person because you have the exact same passion. And this passion is like rather specific. Or this thing you like is rather specific and they like the exact same thing. Like a niche that you're into. And that's how you could meet. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you don't feel quite satisfied yet, if you feel like there's more, then feel free to choose another pile and see if it resonates, or it might be another person, since, you know, I told you, you can have multiple soulmates. Alright, with that being said, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you're always notified when I upload again. Also, please tell me which pile you chose. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Write a comment and let me know. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much guys for staying here with me up until this point, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Goodbye.